Hey everyone, I'm here again with another video for y'all with another reading. I hope everybody is doing great. I hope you're healthy. I hope everything all right with you. Hope everything going all right in your life. If not, you know everything has its time. It's going to pass. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, I'm Donisha. I hope you subscribe if you like this video. It'd be really wonderful to have you here, and welcome back if you've been around. It's good to have y'all back, okay? So this reading this video is gonna be it's gonna be like mixed, so you can take it as like a yes, no, or maybe reading, and or you can take it as just like general guidance. Regardless, it's not going to be very long. That's why I got 8 groups, and just so you guys can just select however you want to, so you can pick however many you want to, and you can ask questions. Maybe you want to just hear general guidance from one group, and maybe you just want a yes or no or something, yes or no maybe, or a likely or unlikely, whatever decides to come through. So you take it however you want to take it, okay? So, or you can take it as like a yes, no, maybe, likely, unlikely, with an explanation why. Like maybe you can take it out that way, but you know, take it however you want to, okay? So that's basically what it's going to be, all right? So we have 8 groups here, and you can see, you know, each group lined up from number 1 to 8. I put the numbers on top of there so it won't be any confusion. So yeah, give it a pause. You can pick however many groups you want to. You can ask multiple questions if you want to. You can listen to multiple messages. So yeah, give it a pause to make your selection. Take your time when making your selection, okay? Just keep in mind, this will be a general reading, so not everything, you know, will make sense to everybody out there. Not everything will resonate with everyone out there. So just take whatever feels right for you in whichever group or groups that you selected, and lead them other messages to other people. You do not have to accept none of these messages. You can reject them, okay? And with that being said, we're going to get started with group number 1. Okay. So welcome to everybody who selected group number 1. Let me just put the number over here. All right. So let's see, if you skipped the intro, which I know some of y'all probably did, I'm not going to judge you for that. It's okay. This can be taken as a yes, no, maybe. I mean, you can see it in the title, on the thumbnail. Yes, no, maybe, likely, unlikely, or just general guidance. Okay. So let's see what's coming through here. You have 40 here with the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Number 4 under consciousness. 7 of water. Grasshopper, situation in the balance that require careful handling. Ear, good news. And if you believe. So I might can just put these down. All right, so the first thing I want to say here, if you are watching for like a yes or no, like maybe or possibly, whatever the case may be, answer, I'm definitely getting it's a maybe and a possibly if you believe. So if you're looking for that, that's what's coming through here, okay? But you got to believe in it, all right? So it's a maybe, but you got to continue believing in it and believing in yourself. That's something that I hear, okay? Now, let's get into some general guidance or just a general message, whatever you need to know. Now, I do see some good news coming through here for you. You will be hearing some good news. It can be about certain opportunities, opportunities with an S. Maybe you're going to be hearing good news because you're going to be getting multiple opportunities from different You know, I'm hearing companies or something like that, or in different sections of your life with the Seven of Water coming through here. Also, I'm hearing a message saying that if you visualize, if you believe in Seven of Water, it's like fantasizing or like illusions and stuff like that. But it's coming through as like fantasizing and stuff like that. If you believe, if you can see it, it can happen for you. Okay, just visualize it. I mean, you have the sixth chakra, which is the third eye. So visualizing with your third eye. If you believe in it, if you can see it in your mind's eye, it can happen for you. That's something that's coming through here. But yeah, I do hear that you will be hearing good news and situations in the balance that require careful handling. Maybe some of you guys need to take your time with something as well. You need to be careful with whatever decisions and stuff you're going to make in general. You know, you don't have to rush to making the decisions. You know, it's not a rush. Just take your time. That's another message coming through here. The number 4 can be important, or the number 7 could be important. I mean, your group number 1 could be important. And yeah, just make sure, you know, you are in the energy of great gratitude during this process. Be grateful for what you have right now, or be grateful for an opportunity that you are going to get. For some of you, I'm hearing that maybe the opportunity you will get, maybe not the one that you wanted, but, you know, this opportunity will lead to bigger opportunities, or you will see that if you take this opportunity, if it's not something that you wanted or not how you want it, and you get into it, whatever it is, you'll realize you actually really love it. So that's another message coming through here. Also with the sixth chakra, make sure, you know, you're following your intuition. You know, you continue to listen to that guidance. You continue to believe in yourself. And yeah, that's what's coming through here for general guidance. Just a short message for y'all. And again, if you did ask a yes, no, maybe question or something like that, it's a possibly maybe if you believe in it, okay? So that's all I have for everyone who selected group 1. Thank y'all for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a like if you did, in fact, you know, enjoy the reading or it resonated with you. However, you know, you can always pick another group. You can pick however many you want to in this type of reading. If this one didn't resonate, you can pick another one. If you would like a private reading from me, my email is in the description, okay? And you can ask whatever you want. However, just email me and, you know, I can hook you up with something, okay? And with that being said, I'm going to get started with group 2. Well, I'm going to move on to group 2. Bye-bye, y'all. Love y'all, okay? So welcome to everyone who selected group 2. You guys picked the number 2, of course. So if you skip the intro, which I know some of y'all did, this reading is gonna, it could be taken as, you know, like a yes, no, maybe, possibly, you know, unlikely type of reading. So you can ask a question, or you can take it as just like general, like guidance or a message that you need to hear, or messages you need to hear. You can also take it as, you know, getting an answer for your yes, no, maybe, unlikely, possibly question with an explanation why. You can take it like that. You can see if it resonates with what you asked. But, you know, take it however. Let's get into it. We have number 10, storm warning, peace, Knight of Earth, desk, pay attention to your work, Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. And then we have trust. So if you're looking for a yes, no, maybe answer, this is actually coming through as a yes. Yeah. So I was going to say maybe, but they was like, no, it's a yes. It's not a maybe, it's a yes. So, you know, if you did, hopefully it's something good that you asked, but it's coming through as a yes. Now, you know, for some of you, you know, if you've been like working really hard and putting in the effort, you know, staying dedicated to, you know, your endeavors or into your job specifically, or putting your energy into your career, you know, all of your hard work will pay off. For everything that you're doing, whatever you're investing your time in or just working hard towards, and when it comes to your career and, you know, your finances and stuff like that, you will receive some type of gain from it. I mean, you do have the dolphin financial gain, usually from something you did in the past, just like investing all that hard work you've been investing into your work, okay? Because it says pay attention to your work. You know, you could work at a desk or something like that for some of y'all, not for all of y'all. I'm hearing some of you guys want to get a desk or something like that. I'm not sure what would be the meaning for that. You know, only you would know. And you should trust that all of your hard work will pay off. Or just, if you're a person who is just like, who always helped others, who've been kind to others, you've always been loyal, you've always been dedicated to people that you love, you've always, you know, given back and just been a kind person at heart, you will be rewarded for that. You will be rewarded for that. Don't ever think that you are going unnoticed by, you know, the people around you, or just by spirit, by God, the creator, the universe. You know, you're going to get your good, you know, if you want to look at it, say, oh, you know, get good karma or whatever, you will get that, okay? Everything's going to, just from being you, and being a person that you are, that's something that's coming through here as well, because a guardian angel is watching over you, all right? You've been committed to, you know, your life, and just being there for others, and just to yourself. So just trust that, you know, all your hard work will pay off, and just trust that you will be blessed for just being you and just being a good person, and that peace is coming towards you. Now, you could be going through like a hard time right now, or you could be just feeling as though it's like one thing after another. It's nothing ever like positive happening. There's always something negative. There's always a storm going on. It's just always something is always hitting you. Something catastrophic could have happened, if I'm saying that word right, or just you can just feel like something negative is about to happen, but it's actually the opposite. So trust that, you know, you will get through this storm, or trust that, you know, only good things can come. How the saying go, the only way you can go now is up, because you know already been down. So where else can you go besides up, right? So that's something that's coming through here. So peace, and I'm hearing peace and contentment is coming towards you as well. So just trust that, and trust the guidance that you are receiving, and trust that, you know, everything that you've been doing in life will be rewarded. All of your hard work will pay off, and don't worry, okay? And again, if you did have a question, the answer is yes. All right, so that's all I have for everyone who selected Group 2. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like this video if you did enjoy it. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Of course, you know, if you want to pick a different group just to hear another message or to ask another question, you can. Or if this group didn't resonate, if you would like a private reading from me, my email's in the description, and you can ask whatever question you want or whatever you want to know, and or you can just email me and I can see what I can do for you, hook you up with something, okay? And with that being said, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to head into Group 3. Love y'all. Bye-bye. So welcome to everyone who selected Group 3. You guys picked the number 3. All right. So if you skipped the intro, which, you know, I don't blame y'all if y'all did, okay? I know some of y'all did. This reading can be, you can see it from the title and the thumbnail as well, but this can just be taken as a yes, no, maybe, possibly, likely, and or it can be taken as general guidance, or it can be taken as, you know, you'll get your yes, no, or whatever, and then you can get an explanation on why, or like to see if it resonated with what you asked. It all depends on, you can take this reading however you want to take it, okay? So let's get started here, okay? Put that right there, okay? We have number 8, indecision. Number 5, under energy, fear. We have 2 of fire. And in numbers you see, they could be of significance. We have candle. You will be shown the way. And we have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. And we have peaceful resolution. Now, if you had a yes, no, you know, maybe question, the answer is maybe, okay? The answer is maybe, because just the energy that you're in. A lot of you guys are in confusion or whatever. So if you did ask a question, the answer is maybe. But you got to get out of this energy of confusion or just dissatisfaction, because, you know, whatever energy that you are in, you know, that's the message the universe is going to receive. So, you know, make sure you kind of get out of this energy of fear and darkness and just try to lean more on the positive side. I know that's hard to do, and that's impossible to be positive all the time, but you know, you're going to have to try to lift yourself up, right? That's something that I hear. So maybe if you lift yourself up, all right? Regardless, it'll be a peaceful resolution for you. So now that the answer thing is over with, let's get into the general message, okay? General messages. All right, so some of you could be indecisive about something, which is interesting because 2 of fire can be about like making a decision in some cases, okay? I'm getting like 2 messages here with this. So some of you guys are indecisive about something, and you feel like if you choose, it can be literally anything. It can be a path. It can be choosing between 2 people. It can be choosing between staying at your current job or going take this other offer or moving on. It can be about relocation. Should I stay here or should I move? Would this relocation be best? But you're scared. You're scared you're going to end up making the wrong decision. It can literally be anything. It doesn't have to be nothing I name. There's a fear there. But, you know, what's being said here is you need to go ahead on and make the decision, the 2 of fire. I do feel like you will make the right decision because the 2 of fire is here. I mean, that is a decision being made, and you will be shown a way in this decision. I mean, you're seeing signs, so pay attention to them signs, okay? Because, you know, them signs will lead you towards this decision. So you're indecisive due to fear. Some of you have fear that, you know, you're going to always be stuck in the position that you're in right now, and so it's making you dissatisfied. And interesting, wait, let me go back to the decision thing. It's going to be a peaceful resolution in this decision, so I feel like you're definitely going to make the right decision. But yeah, I am saying some of you guys are dissatisfied with your life, dissatisfaction with life. And so you're scared that you're going to be in the same position that you're in next year, because maybe you're in the same position you in that you was in last year. You're like, okay, ain't nothing changed. So now you feel dissatisfied. Now some of you are going off on the deep end, and you're like, you know what? At this point, I don't care. I'm just going to do whatever I want. I really don't care about nothing no more. I'm not even going to try. Why would you say that? Why would you do that? You know, you will be shown the way regardless. Every something that people need to remember, or something that you need to remember, and maybe you do know this, you know, but maybe you just need to be reminded. You're going to be where you're supposed to be at. So it doesn't matter where you're at right now. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? And when it's time for you to move on to something better, and when there's a shift that's going to happen in your life, trust and believe, Spirit, the Creator, the universe will get you there. You're going to be shown the way. Some stuff in life, just think about like things in your life that has happened so far. Like there's a lot of stuff in my life that's happened to where something changed the course of my life. You know what I mean? And so it led me to this place. And then you be like, okay, well, that's good. I look back and I be like, okay, I'm glad that happened, because then if I didn't get here, then this would have never happened. Or if I would have stayed there, or if I would have just not listened to, what I was told, then I would be in a bad situation. So just sit. I feel like you guys need to relax. That's something that's coming through here, and you're gonna be guided to where you're supposed to go. The candle will light the way. You're gonna be shown, and I'm actually being shown a Hermit card, but the Hermit card is kind of like sideways, and it's kind of like doing a lot of flip. So you feel alone sometimes. Being alone, we already know being alone and feeling alone is two different things. But you're not alone, okay? Or some of you guys fear of being alone forever, and you're not going to be alone forever. I'm not sure what message that would be referring to for y'all, but you're not going to be alone forever. So stop thinking that, all right? Regardless, there will be a peaceful resolution in your life, okay? And again, you're not stuck, and you're not going to stay there where you're at right now forever. When it's time for stuff to shift and change in your life, you will know it. Spirit is going to line everything up, and your life will shift and change, okay? So that's all I have. Oh, and back to the answer is maybe, okay? If you, just to remind you, the answer is maybe, okay? Maybe. All right, so you did ask a question. So that's all I have for everyone who selected group 3. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to thumbs this video if you did like the reading. That would be very much appreciated. So make sure you like the video. Of course, if this group didn't resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group. Or if you want to just hear another message, or you have another question, you're welcome to pick another group. And I do offer private readings, and my email is in the description. So if you have a question, you can ask anything that you want to. Of course, it got to be something that is, what word should I use? Reasonable, or something that I can answer, okay? But, yeah. But you can hit me up in my email, and I can see what I can do for you. And until next time, I love y'all. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Welcome to everyone who selected group 4. To everyone who selected group 4. You guys picked the number 4, of course. If you didn't watch the intro, because some of y'all skipped it, which I don't blame y'all. This reading will be taken as a yes, no, maybe, possibly, likely, unlikely type of reading, or you can take it as general guidance. You can also take it as, getting your answer and seeing a reason why you got that answer as well, like if you did ask a question. But yeah. So, let's get started here. See what's coming through. Put the number right there. We have number 3, Blossom in Abundance. Answers. The 8 of Water. I'm hearing a message. The answers come in solitude. That's what I'm hearing. Cain, pay attention to your health. Harsh, short journey. And then we have you're ready. All right. So, well, if you did have a question, the answer is yes. Okay. So hopefully it's something positive you asked. I mean, if not, the answer is yes regardless. Take into account any numbers you may see. Maybe the number 3 is important. Your group is number 4. Maybe the number 4 or 8 is important. All right. So, if you did ask a question, again, the answer is yes. Did I not just say that? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just this group 4, so I'm everything's starting to get heavy a little bit, okay? But not that the message is heavy. Is that I've been talking for a little bit. Well, I ain't been talking for like 24 minutes. But yeah, the answer is yes, okay? And the answer is yes, and you're ready for it, or, it's ready for you, okay? So if you did ask a question, you're ready for it, it's ready for you. All right, so You've been on I'm hearing a message. Let's get into the journal messages. You've been on this journey for so long, but you're close to the end of this journey, and you're gonna get an answer. Or you've been on a journey looking for a certain answer, and the answer is coming to you, or the answers are coming. Maybe for some of you, I'm hearing a message here. This can be in regards to your health. Maybe you're waiting for a test to come back, or maybe you've been wondering something, like maybe you've been having certain symptoms and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, is it time for me to finally go find out what's wrong with me, or just to get to the bottom of this? Yes, you're ready to do that. It's time to go figure out like what's wrong with you, and why you have these symptoms and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to scare you, but yeah, some of you, there could be a message here to go ahead on and get a checkup and get some stuff, in regards to your health, whether that be mental or physical, and you will get an answer to that. That's something that's coming through here. Are you waiting for some results to come back, that in regards to your health? The answers are coming. Or maybe, you had, I'm not a medical professional or nothing like that, and I'm not diagnosing you, but, maybe you was wondering, like, if something specifically wrong with you, and so you could be right, but, I mean, you could be wrong as well, but you could be right, so it's best for you to go find out and not try to, like, self-diagnose yourself, you know what I mean? People tend to do that, a lot, and need to stop doing that. So, go get yourself checked out, okay? Health is wealth. We already know that. So go get yourself checked out. Yeah, but you are very close to the end of your journey. I do sense blossom and abundance coming in for you. We see that here. So maybe, it won't be any negative results for whatever you're waiting for, because in general, some of you are waiting for answers for something, and so it seems like the answer you will get will be on the more positive side. That's what I'm picking up on here. I'm also sensing here about if you've been struggling the number 4 is a number of stability. If you've been having some issues with your stability, which you're in regards to like finances and stuff like that, an answer is coming, and there will be improvement in that. Also, it's time for you to move on. You're ready to move on from something and towards something more, towards abundance, whether that be, I'm hearing something, it's time to move on to a different place. Like if you've outgrown, especially like an environment, especially if it's like I'm hearing something about a toxic work environment. It's time to move on. And you're like, okay, well, if I apply somewhere else, if I start applying, will I get like an answer back, or will I have to stay here longer? I'm feeling like that journey with, you putting in applications and applying to different places and stuff like that, it's going to be a short journey. So maybe you'll hear back fairly quickly, maybe in like a week of applying for certain places or whatever, you'll start to hear back. And maybe, you'll hear back from 2 places. There's something specific I'm getting. And, you have to choose between which place you want to go. I mean, you'll have to see which place paying more, which, the benefits and all that. So, regardless, I do see that come through as well for some of y'all as well. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. That's all I'm getting here. But yeah, also another message here, like I said, it's time for you to move on from something, whatever that may be, that's for somebody or for a few of y'all. But yeah, again, the answer was yes. And that's all I have for everyone who selected group 2. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video if you did enjoy the reading, if it did resonate with you. Of course, if this group did not resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group. Are you want to hear another message, or you have another question or whatever, go ahead on and pick another one. It's fine. If you would like a private reading from me, my email is in the description. So, you know, you can ask whatever question you want to, and it got to be reasonable. Now, it got to make sense. All right. So go ahead on, you know, and hit me up in my email if you do have some questions or a question. Or you can just email me. I can see what I can hook you up with. And yeah, until next time, love y'all. Bye-bye. Have a good one, okay? So welcome to everyone who selected group 5. Of course, you know, you picked the number 5. So, you know, if you skip the intro, which I know some of y'all did, which is fine. This reading, I mean, you can see it from the title and the thumbnail. This reading can be taken as a yes, no, maybe, possibly, likely, unlikely reading. So you can just ask a question, get an answer, or it can be taken as general messages and guidance for you. Or it can be, you know, maybe you asking a question and you going to receive an explanation on why you got that answer. It can be taken as that as well. So take it however you want to. All right, so let's get into it, okay? We have number 21, strategy. Take into account any numbers you may see. You can also add numbers together and stuff. New beginnings. 6 of fire. Crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. We have hand in need of assistance and guidance. And we have no need to worry. Interesting. Let me see. I mean, if you did ask a question, I am getting a yes, which that's good. I've been hearing a lot of, well, I'm not going to reveal the other groups, but not all of them. But that's good. Well, hopefully you did ask something that you want a yes to, because I am getting a yes. So if you did ask a question, that's a yes, especially if it has something to do with some type of, you know, starting somewhere new, if it has something to do with some type of, you know, recognition, or if you needed a hand or assistance or something like that, something to do with needing a hand or assistance. No need to worry. You will be, I'm hearing you will be blessed. So there's no need to worry as well. So, you know, the answer to your question is a yes. Hopefully, again, I'm hearing maybe it is something that you wanted a yes to. So yeah, so no need to worry with that. So your answer is a yes. So let's get into general guidance, because I keep repeating myself over and over again. All right, so there is a new beginning coming through here for y'all. And this new beginning is happening because you've been strategic and you've been putting in strategy. Okay, so this new beginning can be some type of recognition. I mean, you're going to be awarded, or, you know, are you going to have public recognition? Maybe for some of you will get recognized in your field, whatever field you're in, or you will, you know, get recognized. Maybe you have like a platform or something like that, and you will get some type of recognition. It all depends on, you know, what you got going on and who watching. So you have to take that however it applies to your situation. But I do see that with the 6 of fire. Some of you guys are really nervous, because I'm getting now the feeling of nervousness has come through. Like you're really nervous about this specifically, about something, like maybe you up against other people, or you up against another person for a position or something like that, for some, whatever it is. And but it seems like you got it in the bag. Just, you know, don't be worried. You know, no need to worry. Just, you know, stay focused and keep your eye on the prize. That's what I'm hearing. You know, they're saying keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize, or keep, however that saying goes. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying for you here. Also, I'm seeing you some victory and whatever you got going on here. Maybe you starting something new, and it's necessary for you to be more strategic with this new thing you're starting here with the crib, because, I mean, this can be new beginning, birth, conception. That can be coming through as a new beginning, like birth and something new. Are you just started something and you wondering like if, you know, if it would go well for you? And the answer I'm getting is, yeah, the future is looking pretty bright in this thing. You know, no need to worry about it. And if you do need help or assistance with this, don't be afraid to like seek out help or assistance or some advice. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean you if you have to go to like a person who specializes in something or some type of advisor, then yeah, do that. But also this can come in the form of like maybe doing your own research, maybe like looking up videos on YouTube or something like that. You know, searching the web to hear from a professional person like who's giving advice, or this could be you signing up for like some type of online course, and you know, something like that. So don't be afraid to do things like that, or just to go and get some more help and information on this thing that you just started for some of y'all. I don't know, that's something that's coming through here. So just take whatever resonates. Some of you, maybe you've been wanting to, have a baby, so it could be that, you know, you will, like, the victory is that, you know, maybe you'll find out that you're pregnant. I don't know, maybe you and your partner have been, you know, wanting a baby, and maybe you've been having some issues. It may be hard for you to conceive, and I'm sorry to hear about that, or, you know, it's just been really hard, or it can be due to, like, maybe you have, like, some type of medical condition or something like that that makes it hard to conceive, so you've been trying. I'm hearing like you will have victory in that, because with strategy coming through here, maybe you've been taking like the right medical steps to be able to conceive or whatever. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying here. And if you do find out you're pregnant, congratulations. Some of you, maybe you just found out you're pregnant. So, and this could just be confirmation that this is your reading. Congratulations to you. Yeah. I'm also hearing like something about a loan or something. That can be assistance, like because you starting something new, but you need like a loan to be able to get it, you know, to start. Like so will you be approved for a loan or something? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. But make sure you know you be you be strategic or whatever, and you like have strategy. I mean, going into this. I mean, because you know if you take a loan for a business, you do all that, and you ain't doing right, so and something flops, and then you're gonna have to pay all that money back. So make sure you know you're being strategic and you take your time before you start anything. I mean, that's the reality of stuff, okay? But I think you're gonna do fine though. I'm also hearing like there will be some type of assistance coming in for you, some type of help if you need help with something. You know, I do see, you know, somebody coming in to actually help you make changes. I mean, the number 5 is the number of change, so no need to worry about that. So, I mean, that's all I'm getting here. And I'm hearing something about freedom. Freedom is on its way. And again, going back to the answer, it was yes. Okay, and no need to worry with this yes. Okay. So that's all I have for everyone who selected group. What number this is? 5? Yeah, 5. Yeah, the number 5 right there, girl. That's all I have for y'all. If you did like this video, make sure you give the video a like. Make sure you like the video. Of course, you know, if you want to hear another message, you know, or you have another question you want to answer, you can't always pick another group, or if this group didn't resonate, that's fine. You can pick another one that's cool. If you would like a private reader from me, my email's in the description. You can ask whatever you want. Of course, it gotta be a question that I can answer, or you know, so be realistic. But yeah, go ahead on and email me, and I can hook you up with something. And until next time, I love y'all. Blessings. See you in the next one, hopefully. Bye-bye. Welcome to everyone who selected group 6. You guys pick, what do you know, the number 6, right? So if you skip the intro, which I know some of y'all did, which is fine. I don't blame you. This is, this can be taken, as you can see from the title or the thumbnail, as a yes, no, maybe, possibly, unlikely, however, reading, so you can just ask a question and just go about your business. Or you can listen to general guidance. You can take this as general guidance. You don't have to ask nothing. Or you can ask a question and get an explanation on why it may be that answer. Okay, why it may be a no, yes, or whatever. So just take it how you want to, okay? Enough of it running my mouth. Let me go ahead on and get started, right? We have number 49 here, Angel of Love. You can take into account any numbers you may see, as well as adding numbers together. We have number 1 under consciousness, optimism. We have the 5 of water, cobweb. I'm not sure why I said cobweb. So maybe a well is important. Is cobweb something is like that a thing? Like, is something called cobweb? I don't know. Is that like a word? Protected from negative forces beyond your control. We have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Wow. So you definitely protected. And we have, wow, you got a yes with an explanation point. With, however, y'all, okay? Explanation point. Okay. So, I mean, you guys got a yes. Like, that's immediate. That's a yes. So, hopefully you ask something. I don't know why I be pushing these all the way up like that. Hopefully you ask something wonderful, because I mean, you got a yes. You guys got a yes. I ain't even gotta like read, just feel it. You got a yes. So your answer is yes. Maybe it's yes, stay optimistic about it and you'll be fine. You know, you want to hear some other messages, you can. But yeah, let me get into the general guidance. It can be yes, and you know, you're protected here as well. But yeah, let's get into the general guidance. So maybe, you know, you might be a person who's pessimistic, or just like you always crying over spilled milk, like it's here, or like if one little thing go wrong, it tears your whole day up. You always looking at stuff like in a negative light. Are you just feeling like nothing is working out? And it's necessary for you to, I don't feel like, you know, this is drowning out positive, like, stuff from coming into your life. Is just a message here, like, you need to be more optimistic about things and stop letting little stuff get to you. And regardless of whatever it is, like, you can literally be having a good day, and then one little thing, maybe you might actually spill milk. Like, maybe you like fixing you some cereal or something, or you like adding milk to something and it spills, and then all of a sudden now you mad, or it'll ruin your day. Or you just feel like your day going good, and then one little thing happen and just fuck up the whole day. Like, why you letting that one little thing mess your whole day up? Like spilling milk, or you done lost something, right? You know, you done lost your keys, which I understand that, like, if you lose your keys, then, you know what I mean? But, or you lose your keys and then you're upset because you done lost your keys. Instead of being upset you done lost your keys, how about you, like, backtrack and see and like, try to find the keys instead of being upset about it? Like, you mad, so it's making it hard for you to find the keys because you mad. Now you not backtracking, like, the remembering, okay, I was here. And then now you upset, or you done lost your headphones, or you done lost your phone, or whatever, you done lost your wallet, or something, whatever it is. You done lost something of significance, okay? Now, I mean, I would understand that would F up your whole day if you done lost, if you done lost your debit card or your credit card or your keys or your phone. I mean, yeah, that would mess up your day. I would be upset about that too. But instead of like being upset about it, I would try to like backtrack to figure out like where the last place I was, like where I've been on this journey, when the last time I actually looked at this particular item. You know what I mean? What I pulled this item out for. So that it can just, and then what do you know? You end up finding it, right? So, but and that's another message coming through here. Like, stop being so upset about stuff and just take some deep breaths in and just try to get it figured out. That's basically what the message is, okay? Because you always whining over little stuff like that. That's kind of tough love coming through here. Like, I mean, I get that. I've whined over little, small things before too. So I get you, but yeah. Just know that, it's going to be all right. Just don't let little stuff ruin your day. Some of y'all let little small stuff, like I said, small, like you waste, maybe you spill water, or, you can't find this particular shirt, or you can't find this particular belt, or this particular sock, like you lost one of your socks. And you letting that mess up, I wanted to wear that sock, or I wanted to wear that particular tie, but I can't find it. And now you mad, like, why you letting that little stuff bother you? Just get a different tie. Just get a different pair of socks. Or you done lost a shoe or something. Wear a different pair. Okay, maybe you want to, maybe that pair of shoes go good with this outfit, but it is what it is. So stay more optimistic about just stuff in general, okay? Is that making sense, y'all? But yeah, anyway. Just know, like, and there's another message coming through here. Just, again, be optimistic. But, yeah, there's another message coming through here. Like, don't worry. You're protected from negative forces beyond your control. Like, maybe you sense nothing but negativity. Like, you're just hopeless. You just feel hopeless. You just feel as though, like, it just feel like nothing ever, like, works out for me in general. Like, you feel alone, or you feel unloved. Maybe, you feel as though, like, you're not lovable, or that, because we do have the angel of love coming through here, like that something is wrong with you, and maybe you want to attract a person, like you want to be in a relationship, and you just feel alone, and now you're starting to think like maybe it's not, maybe it's me, maybe something is wrong with me. And I kind of want to cry a little bit, because I feel like some of you guys actually like cried over this. And nothing is wrong with you. Like, nothing is wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's just that, you know what I mean? You have a specific person for you, because the angel of love is here. The angel of divine counterpart, it's coming. This divine counterpartship. I know that's not a word, counterpartship, but, you want a specific love. You want a specific person. And with that becomes divine timing. It's going to be on the divine timing, and you should just stay more optimistic towards it, or just stay more positive towards yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you, okay? And so, yeah, you get upset when you see, people in happy relationships and things like that, but you're not in one. But then again, you can't really look at stuff and think somebody in a happy relationship, because then you find out they wasn't. I'm not saying, like, that's the case every time you see some other people in a happy relationship. But just don't let that upset you. Like, be happy for others when you see people in relationships and things like that. And don't let it make you feel down. You know what I mean? Because, you hear about people getting together or finding somebody, or like you hear about somebody that got engaged or married or whatever, and it upsets you. Not simply, some of you, it's not because you judge, just because you feel like, well, I mean, like, why this hasn't happened to me yet? Like, is something wrong with me? I mean, then you look at this person, you be like, okay, if this person can, like, if it can happen for this person, like, damn, what's wrong with me? You know what I mean? Like, but it's nothing wrong with you, okay? It's just that, you already know you want a specific person, right? And so that's why the angel of love is here, because you want a specific person. Maybe you've been manifesting a specific person. You're like, I don't want to get in a relationship unless this person has this, and that, this, and that. Well, you're going to have to wait. Okay, you're going to have to wait till things line up for you to get with this person who has this, and that, right? My advice to you is to just, write down some things what you're looking in for a partner, or, about your divine counterpart, because your divine counterpart is going to be what you want. And, write some things down, and, write down a specific time you may want this person. Like, maybe like, okay, well, I would hope to meet this person in the next 6 months or something like that, just to put the energy out there. I'm just giving an example. Do it however you want to do it, but just write it down on paper or something like that, okay? Just so the energy can be there. And then, you know, and that can literally be for anything. Write down anything you want to on paper or whatever. Maybe you already do that. And just keep, and every day you wake up, read that list. I don't care if it's 100 things on there, to put that energy out there. All right. So it can, you know, be things about your divine counterpart, or just things in general. Okay. I mean, if you asking, will love finally come to you? The answer is yes. That's something that's coming through here. But just know that, you know, you're being spiritually guided. You're protected from harm. So no matter if things not going right in your life, or just, you know, whatever, you know, you're protected from negative forces. I mean, look at this. The angels are around you, right? You have the angel of love. You have angel. So you're protected from harm. And also, as another reason, like, you're protected from, like, negativity and partners that will just come in and take from you and draw energy away from you. You know what I mean? You don't want to deplete your energy, so you're protected. Therefore, you know, you protected. So, you know, maybe it's a specific person that is for you, and so therefore, you know, it requires waiting. You know, some of y'all be so young and you like, I want this and that. Now sometimes you feel like you want something and you're not actually ready for it. You may feel like you're ready for it, but you know, spirit knows and the creator knows you're not actually ready for it. Okay, so that's something that's come through. Just in life, if things, you feel like things are not going right in whatever aspect of your life, just stay optimistic. The angel of love here, you're being loved on. Your angels are around you. You're protected, you know, from negativity. Okay, you feel like negative stuff is going to happen to you, you just feel negative, and you just feel like it can just only get worse when it can actually just only get better. You're protected from negativity. You're protected from harm. Spiritual guidance is here for you, okay? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this comes out to be a 13, 9 plus 4, 19. Which 1 and 3 breaks down to a 4. So the number 4 can be important. 1, 5, and 6. That's all I have for everyone who selected group. What group this is? 6. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure, you know, you like this video. If you did, in fact, enjoy the reading, that would be very much appreciated. Of course, you know, if this group didn't resonate, or you want to get another answer, or, you know, you want to hear other messages, you can always select the other groups, or select another group. That's fine. If you would like a private reading from me, my email is in the description. And you can ask a question. It got to be a question that's reasonable. Now, if I'm using the right word, but, you know, it got to be a question that, you know, makes sense and that's realistic now. All right. So, yeah. You can email me and I can see what I can hook you up with. I love y'all. And hopefully you guys come back for another one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So welcome to everyone who selected group 7. You guys picked the number 7, of course, right? The number 7. Now you can take this reading as, if you skip the intro, which I know some of y'all did, you can take this reading as, you know, a yes, no, maybe. You can see it in the title, in the thumbnail. Yes, no, maybe. You can take it as a yes, no, maybe, likely, unlikely. So you can ask up and get an answer. You can take this as, you know, just general guidance if you want to. You can also take it as, you know, getting your yes, no, maybe, unlikely, whatever, etc. And with an explanation why. So just, you know, take it however you want to, okay? So let's get into it. Enough of my rambling. Let's put this there, number 7 there. Let's see what's coming through here for y'all. We have number 53, the Magician and the Mirror. I keep putting this way up here. Courage. 9 of Fire. Which is interesting because you have courage. Wow. Bull. Wow, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. This makes sense, right? This makes sense. A lot of synchronicities here. We have old woman. Dealing our relationship with an older woman. And then we have not the right time. Okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If you did have a question, I am getting a no. And you can stick around to... I'm just, like I said, I got to be truthful. So, you know, don't be upset if it's something you wanted a yes to. You can stick around to see on why it can possibly be a no, okay? It can be a no because it's just not the right time right now. All right, it's just not the right time for whatever it is that you're asking about, okay? So that's what I'm picking up on. Like, it can be a no because it's just not the right time for what you're asking for. And then also be, there is a shield right now that's around you. So it's a no because it's not the right time. So maybe you asking for something like that, like for something specific. I mean, anything could come towards you. So I don't know. I'm not gonna go too far because I don't want to confuse you. But yeah, it can be just a no because it's just not the right time right now. Or you just not in a position right now for this. You're not. I'm not gonna say you're not strong, but you haven't really, maybe you feel like you've built up certain boundaries, or you need to work on your boundaries, or you still too easily influenced, whether you want to realize it or not. I don't know, it's something like that coming through here. If that makes sense to you. I mean, if it makes sense to, if it don't make sense to the no, then you don't have to pay attention to that. You can just hear what I'm gonna say in the general guidance, but I am getting a no because it's not the right time. You can just take that. But for some of you, it has something to do with like boundaries. You need to work on that, because if this was to come to you now or whatever, or whatever it is the case, then, you know, it would only turn disastrous. So I just got to be honest, okay? Or it could just be because it's not the right time. So let's get into the general guidance. It's necessary for you to know that, you know, that you are a person who is strong. Like, you know, but, you know, you've been feeling weak. You are a strong person. But it's something to do with, it can be what I said when I answer, like, the no question. Like, it's something to do with, like, boundaries and stuff like that and things like that. You need to work on that. But you're strong, though. You are a strong person. And I am picking up on that, okay? You need to start believing in yourself more. Believe in yourself. Have courage. Do not back down. Don't give up. Maybe for some of you, you've been feeling really weak. I'm actually getting more than one message from this older woman. Now, for some of you, maybe you are a woman. I mean, you could be a man too. You're a little bit, you're getting up there in age, and so you feel like, you know, what's the point? You know, I'm older, so it don't make no sense no more to even, you know. But you gotta realize, like, just because you're a little older now, or that you getting old, or whatever the case, you getting old. Some of y'all be 40 talking about something, you old. Like, you gotta stop that. That is not old, you know. But you have to realize, like, okay, maybe what you wanted has not happened yet, or maybe it's just like things have not been right, and you're like, okay, this, that, and the third. I just want to give up. I'm getting older. You know, this, that, and the third. Is like, at the end of the day, certain things didn't happen. Why this couldn't happen when I was in my 20s, or why this couldn't happen when I was in my 30s, or why this happening while I'm in my 30s. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, or why this happening while I'm in my 50s, or why this didn't happen when I was in my early 20s, and I'm in my late 20s now, and it's like I wish it would have been happened, or I wish it would have happened then. But at the time, it wasn't the right time for it then. Or it's just not the right time now. And whether you want to realize it or not, like I've said this many times before, some things happen later on in life. And you're going to realize whenever it happens, you're going to be like, I'm glad it happened at this time, because I know if it would have happened then, I wouldn't have been ready for it. Now, some of you guys need to work on boundaries with an older woman. Maybe you have a strained relationship with your mother, or with some type of female in your life, some type of woman. You have to like speak your mind. You know, maybe, you know, this person was really controlling. They always try to control your path, or they were abusive, could be physically, emotionally, and you know, still kind of like let this woman control you a little bit, or even if this woman is not a part of your life anymore, she still has some type of control on you, and it's necessary for you to like clear that out. Now, if that means if this woman is still in the physical world and she hasn't transitioned, if you need to have a conversation with her, then have this conversation. If you need to have some type of session with her, then have that session. Go talk to her. Don't back down. Don't be afraid. Let her know how you feel, regardless if she want to listen or not. Okay? Because you're not that little girl anymore, or you're not that little boy anymore. You're a grown man or woman, and so you should not let this still be controlling you, or letting this person have control over you, especially if you're not living with them no more, or, you know, you're not around them no more, or maybe, you know, it's not really a strained relationship. Maybe they just trying to control your life in different parts, and you kind of like, I don't know how to tell them to stop. And therefore, you need to not back down and like tell them, you know, this is my life. I'm going to do whatever I want to do, or I'm going to be with whoever I want to be with. I'm going to, you know, do whatever it is that, you know, again, I want to do. This is my life. You cannot control my life. I'm not telling you to tell her like that. But, you know, maybe you're afraid to, or maybe you don't want to hurt her feelings, or maybe you don't want to ruin your relationship that you guys have, you know. But you're going to have to, like, stand up for yourself. You're going to have to, like, put up some boundaries with her, okay? Or you're going to have to get to the bottom, like, talk and let her know, you know, what she did to you was wrong. Or just, you know, put your feelings out there. Have a sit down, whether or not y'all have a sit down with, you know, just y'all two, or with a professional. Some people need a professional, like go to some type of session or whatever. But you cannot keep letting this woman control your life, or you cannot let this woman still have that control over you, and you're not even around her. So therefore, there's something you need to work on with that. And is she gonna want to hear what you have to say? Probably not. But at least, you know, you tried. If the relationship gets severed, then it may get severed. And maybe later on, she'll realize how, you know, wrong she was to try to control your life. Maybe later on, she'll realize how wrong she was for abusing you emotionally, or physically, mentally, whatever the case may be, right? Now, we do have the Magician in the Mirror. And take into account in the numbers, you may see if I didn't say that 5, 6, 7. So that would be a 7. No, that's not no 7. That's an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count, y'all. 9. You have the power to have whatever it is you want to have. But again, you don't recognize this power that you do have, because you are the Magician in the Mirror. You have the Magician energy, right? But you don't recognize that power, right? You don't recognize that power you have. And so you often give up, or just like, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. But you need to realize you have that power to get whatever it is that you want. I'm not sure why it's like hard to channel for this group, but it is a little bit. Like, do not back down, period, right? You have, the power is in your hand. You're a very powerful manifester. Or maybe you just feel like, you know, what you've been trying to manifest has not come. I mean, it can be just not the right time. And maybe it's going to happen when you're a little bit older. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be happening like you saying, oh, no, Lord, it's going to be in 10 years. I got to wait 10 years. Maybe it's just in another year. Maybe when you're a little bit older, you're a year older. Maybe it might be next year or something like that, right? I'm not trying to like disencourage you or whatever, like make you feel some type of way, but I gotta be honest. Or, if you just start making those movements and stop being in this, have this attitude of just giving up, like, whatever, it hasn't come, whatever. I don't even care about it no more, whatever, If you stop doing that, if you keep on doing that, you just pushing stuff back. So you should probably stop doing that so that it does come to you quicker. Also, you have to realize, if you're trying to manifest something big or you want something big to happen, it's going to take a little while, okay? People forget about that. Forget that sometimes because I saw this woman or this man do a video about how they manifested this big old house and they manifested it in 3 months, which is a short amount of time to get like a big old house or whatever the case may be, or whatever it is, it's something big. And you're like, well, I've been trying this, been 6 months or it's been a year, and I mean, that's not gonna be for everybody. All right, that stuff gonna happen. Maybe that person's been manifesting. They know what they doing. Maybe they could be lying as well. They could been had help as well, So if you're trying to manifest something big, it's gonna take time. It takes a while, right? Again, that person probably was manifesting a list of, or that person had probably been manifesting that stuff, and they saying it happened in 3 months. They asked for something in 3 months. It came. They could be lying again, right? So stop taking stuff at face value too. Wow, that's not that type of information get clicks, especially if you click on a video with the thumbnail. What is clickbait? And then they don't say nothing about getting it in 3 months. They just talking about how they got this big old house, but they ain't say nothing about getting it in 3 months in a video. And so you confused as to why you ain't get the big house yet. I'm just giving this as an example again. And it's been a year and you've been trying to get this big house. Like, it's going to take long. Well, it's going to take long. It's going to take a while for bigger stuff, right? As opposed to, you might get a car quicker than you may get a house, right? Or you may get a house or a car quicker than you may get a person if you're trying to call in love, right? Or you trying to, like, get something huge, this huge amount of money or whatever the case may be, right? So you're going to get $10 quicker than you're going to get $500, right? So you're going to get $500 quicker than you're going to get $1,000, and so on and so forth. So you just got to remember that, right? Just don't give up, don't back down. You a person, regardless of your life, do not give up. You keep going, you don't back down. You keep believing in it. You keep going. You keep manifesting and putting those starts out there regardless, okay? Don't give up. It's just that you have to realize stuff take time. And it's going to always be a no if you keep on just giving up. And there's some tough love that's coming through here. You got to realize you do have bull and lion energy. You have that in you. You have to keep tapping into that. And again, some of y'all need to work on your boundaries with specific people or just work on your boundaries in general. You have to fight and push through. In life, sometimes you have to fight and push through, just in general, okay? But yeah, that is all I have for everyone who selected what group this is. 7. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to like this video. Make sure you like the video if you did enjoy the reading. If this group didn't resonate, you didn't like, you can always pick another group or other groups to get, like, if you want to ask another question or get general messages, just select another group or whatever, okay? If you would like a private reading from me, my email is in the description. And so you can ask me a question, whatever question you want. It got to make sense, though. It got to be a realistic question. Email me. I can hook you up with something. And until next time, love y'all. Bye-bye. And, keep pushing through, y'all. Okay? Hopefully you come back for another one. Don't give up. Keep pushing through. You got this. It may be a no right now. Or it may not be the right time right now, but know it's going to happen for you. In due time. If that makes sense. Hello. To everyone who selected group 8, hello and welcome to everyone who selected group 8. We finally in the last group. Now, I said this reading wasn't going to be long, which they not long. It's just the video an hour and something because I got 8 groups. And because I ain't like editing and nothing, I ain't cutting the video. I don't edit videos. But yeah, finally in the last group, thank goodness. So you could take this reading as yeah, you can see it. You can see that in the thumbnail, because I know some of y'all skipped the intro, which I don't blame you if you did. I tend to ramble, or you just be wanting to get into your reading, right? Just like right now I'm rambling. But yeah, what I said was, you can take this reading as, a yes, no, maybe, possibly, likely, unlikely, whatever the case may be. You can just get an answer. You can take it as general guidance, general messages for you, or general message. You can also, of course, with your yes or no, maybe, etc., whatever the case may be, answer, you can get an explanation on why, So just take it however you want to, okay? So enough of that. Let's get into your reading. We have number 13, financial constraints. Okay. Compassion. Number 6, under events, milestone. Take into account in the numbers you may see if I didn't say that. Ace of air. I feel like this group got was something different. Yeah, I feel like this group got more called Apple temptation will test you. Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. And then we have unlikely. Okay. This is interesting because I'm going to pull this over. Because I feel like this group got more cards. That's why I must have put an extra card in this group. Or I'm just not lining this up right. This is interesting because I feel like with this unlikely thing, maybe you guys did ask specifically about finances, and maybe you've been like struggling financially. You're in financial constraints, and maybe you're asking like, will I be here forever? And it's unlikely because, something important such as a new job or raise is coming through here. So it's unlikely you're going to be struggling fine. Now, maybe you're not like struggling bad, but you kind of like don't have enough money to like travel or just do fun things. You have enough money to like pay bills and to like get food or whatever, but you want enough money to like take vacations and travel and stuff like that. You never have like enough left over. And so I do feel like a bag is coming through here for you. I'm kind of getting into general messages now. A new job, a raise. You're going to reach a milestone. So it will be victory in something. So it's unlikely you're going to always be in this specific position unless you're asking about something else. And, you're getting an unlikely answer. So I'm sorry if you wanted something like a yes or no. Well, if you wanted a yes, but it's unlikely. But I actually feel like you guys are asking, like, saying, like, am I going to be in this position forever? Or, like, will I be always struggling forever? Or will I always be stuck? And it's like unlikely because you're going to hit a certain milestone. But this, again, it's kind of like I'm already in the general messages part. But again, if you did ask something, it's unlikely, regardless if it had anything to do with what I said or not. I'm sorry. Again, if you wanted a yes. But yeah, it could be because you've been given into temptation, and that's why it's unlikely. Like maybe you're asking like, will you achieve a certain goal or milestone? And it's unlikely because you've been given into temptation or you've been being a little bit lazy towards it. So how you going to reach a milestone if you've been lazy or you haven't been really putting in the work? If you're not resonating with that, don't take that message. I'm not trying to offend you, but, it's going to be unlikely. So, Otherwise, that's what I got. Okay, so back to, I'm kind of already saying general messages, and maybe some of y'all resonating with this already and you didn't ask a question, but yeah. I feel like some of you guys need to, be more compassionate towards yourself and more compassionate in your situation right now, because, yeah, you may not be where you want to be financially. You may not have enough money to do certain things right now. But, it could be that you're seeing certain stuff in this temptation. Like, you're seeing people go places and travel. You seeing them in these beautiful places and these extravagant places. You're like, I want to do that. I want to go there. But I can't do that because either I'm living from check to check or I never have enough money left over to do nothing. Like, of course, I can get, personal items, things that I need, like food, soap, detergent, things like that, like essential things, right? But I want to go to travel. I want to be on a beach. You know what I mean? I want to go to, I want to be in this extravagant hotel. I want to do this and that. I want to go here to this beach house. I want to go to this country. I want to go to that country. But I ain't got no money. I ain't got the money to do that. But what's being said here is that, it's unlikely you're going to always be in this position. You will hit a milestone. Something wonderful will happen for you. So just be more compassionate towards yourself. I feel like some of you just feel like a failure as well. You feel like, damn, if I would have just did this or made a better decision. Maybe if I would have just went to school for this, like I said, or if I would have just did this, or if I would have did this, or the past is the past. It happened. Now, it didn't happen. Maybe that wasn't necessary for you. If you were supposed to be in that, you'd have did it. Ain't where you're supposed to be at, though, right? You got to realize some people, you probably see those things. Some people, they worked hard to get there for some. Some of them, they privileged, probably had a silver spoon in their mouth. Could have been, is it fair? No, not. I mean, it's not fair, right? Or they could have had a leg up. Or again, it could have took them time to get there. Or they had assistance that you don't have. They could, have a family with who gave them money or who helped them on their journey. They probably had assistance that you don't have. Again, right? They worked towards that, but they had somebody helping them. You don't have that. You don't have like backup, right? So, but you have to be more compassionate towards yourself. You're going to end up hitting your milestone because there will be something. Of course, it's challenging right now. It may be a challenging beginning here, like it says here with the Ace of Air. But the truth of the truth of the situation is, you will get there. The fact that matter is because you have bag. I mean, you have bag and you have financial constraints. So maybe you will be getting a raise, or you will get another job that will be able to fund a certain lifestyle that you want. Or maybe who knows, maybe someone will possibly come in and assist you and fund your lifestyle. I don't know who watching or whatever it is that you want, but that's something that's coming through here. Regardless, you're going to hit a milestone. So again, it's unlikely that it's always going to be this way for you. And don't give into temptation to do things. Like maybe, you're feeling down, so you're tempted to do addictive type of things. Like to just mope around, to just, draw the curtains and to lay in bed and cry about your life. And I'm not trying to come at people if you're dealing with a mental health issue such as depression or whatever. You can't control that, but I'm just saying, like, for others, like, maybe you just want to do that, like fucking, I don't even want to do nothing. Like, I just want to draw the curtains, lay down, or maybe like, you know what, fuck this, I'm just going to eat. You probably binge eat. I might say certain things that may be triggering. You might binge eat too because you just feel sad, and only food can like heals that emptiness. Or maybe you go out and you have a bunch of sex with people that you don't know. I mean, I don't know. Or maybe you just don't eat nothing at all. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna just starve. Or you do certain things, risky behaviors, just to damage yourself in some type of way. And why would you do that? I mean, if it's heading in the territory that you need some mental help, then you're going to have to go out and get it. Why would you letting this get to you that bad to where you want to do so? Or you want to, like, maybe it make you want to smoke cigarettes or something like that. It's make you want to drink You know, I'm not going to judge you, whatever any addictive behaviors are, to do things, risky type of things, just to hurt yourself in some type of way. It's like you punishing yourself. Like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve happiness. You're starting to say that. And you need to be more compassionate toward yourself. Like, you know, like, you got to stop looking at other people's life and, like, being so hard on yourself, like you feel like a failure. So again, some people just be so young and you feel like just because we're in the age of social media, and a lot of people, they have people, I'm not even gonna say like, you see people online or whatever doing things and they seem like they very accomplished at a young age, right? But you gotta realize that's not a whole lot of people. That's just like a small percentage, really. Because you see that, they don't mean everybody else like that. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. It's just like a certain lifestyle that you want in this group. For some of y'all, if this not resonating, you can pick a different group, or maybe just some of these messages resonate. And you have to realize, like, it may not be happening the way you want it to happen, or, you know, in the time. Like I was telling another group about time. You know, things take time, but you're not going to, it's unlikely you're going to be like this forever, right? Maybe you need to log off of, like, social media and stuff, and, like, stop looking at certain things that's going to hurt you or make you feel like a loser, or like you ain't got nothing going on. And when you have accomplished a lot for yourself, like, some people ain't even got what you got. I'm not saying that, you know, you're not struggling or whatever, but some people would really love to be where you at right now. Some people, where you at right now, another person would love to. Another person can't afford to, they can't even afford food or nothing, right? So think about that and be grateful for it. Have more compassion towards yourself and towards others. And sometimes you even get mad at people who have stuff going on for them. But you got to realize some of the people work really hard for stuff, right? So have more compassion towards them. A lot of stuff ain't happen overnight for people, right? So it's not going to happen overnight for you. So, you know, just, you know, right now what you can do is come up with some ideas. Write down, make a gratitude list. Write down some things you're grateful for. You know, hey, you know, I'm grateful that I got a roof over my head, that I have food to eat. And maybe I can't go nowhere and travel wherever I want to go, but at least I have things that I need, you know. Maybe, you know, some of you guys live with another person and you're like, I'm able to, you know, do this and that, but I want to be able to live by myself. But right now you just don't have the financial means for it. I do sense for some of y'all there will be some type of financial gain to where you're going to be able to live alone, or you'll be able to, like, fund a certain lifestyle. You'll be able to travel more and do things. So just give it time. Again, you're going to hit a certain milestone that will help with that. Right? So just have more compassion towards yourself. Have more compassion towards the creator and the universe. Some of you mad with the creator of the universe. Like, fuck the creator, fuck the universe. You know what I mean? Man, fuck everything. F them and everybody. Like, you have this attitude towards things and you need to, like, stop doing that. Okay? There will be a new beginning of truth. And, you know, I don't know why I'm saying a new beginning of truth. But things will come, clarity is coming in here. Things will become clear. There will be a victory. Ace of Air can speak about victory, a milestone. So just have more compassion towards yourself and your situation. And it's unlikely it's going to be like this forever for you, okay? So that's all I have. Because, I mean, you got bag, right? So, again, your answer was unlikely if you did ask something. So that's all I have for everyone who selected Group 8. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like this video if you did, in fact, enjoy it. So make sure you like it. Of course, you know, if this didn't resonate, you didn't like it, you can't pick a different group, or you want to just ask another question. You can pick another group, or you want to hear other, you know, messages. Go ahead and pick another group, okay? Again, pick another group if you want to, okay? That's up to you. If you'd like a private reading from me, my email is in the description, and you can ask whatever question you want, or questions, and it got to be a reasonable, like, it got to make sense now. It got to be realistic now. But yeah, you can email me and I cook you with something. And until next time, y'all, I love y'all so much. I'm wishing you the best. And you better stop log out. Sometimes you gotta log out. That social media and all that is not real. Like, you know, people put on facades and stuff. They be this and that, and they be rented stuff. They be broke as a joke, or you know, they doing other stuff. They doing a little some funny schemes and type of stuff to fund that lifestyle. So you gotta remember that, y'all. A lot of people been exposed, so don't let that worry. Okay, log out. You have to log out and give yourself a break from social media sometimes, because it tend to do that. It tend to make you feel like shit sometimes. Okay, so log out, go out and look in the real world. Okay, go for a walk, go do something. Okay, and stop scrolling mindlessly on social media and things like that. Again, it tends to make you feel like nothing, like a nobody, because you see these things going on for other people and stuff like that, and it's not happening for you. So log out for a little bit, give yourself a break, and you know, give yourself some time and spend some time, you know, in the real world, and stop worrying about that stuff. Okay, for now, your time will eventually come. Okay. If I didn't say again, I love y'all. Hope you guys come back for another one. Bye bye. Have a good one.